Hello, beautiful stars. Welcome to today's reading. First of all, Happy Lunar New Year. It is the year of the rabbit, which we will be looking forward to a lot of prosperity, hope, peace, and calm. It's what the energy of the rabbit brings. And second of all, we are also tapping into the energy of the new moon in Aquarius today. So strong manifestation and manifesting the life that you want. So that goes along very well with today's topic as we tune into this energy. And what we are asking, well, often we are asking for something, and we all have wishes and desires and intention to manifest or wanting certain things to happen in our lives or certain reality to take place. So today there's a quote or a saying by Neville Goddard that says, what you desire desires you. So we're going to flip the question today. Be quite an interesting reading. The energy coming through are already very interesting for the piles. But we're going to be asking what manifestation wants to happen for you, or what manifestation desires to manifest for you. So we have 4 piles for you today. Let's show you your piles right now. Pile 1, this is your oracle card. And your card is Crocus. Pile 2, this is your oracle. And your card is Direction. Pile 3, this is your oracle. And you have Yarrow. Okay. Pile 4, this is your oracle. And you have Uranus, which is the Greek pronunciation of that. All right, lovely stars. So take a moment to tune into your intuition and tune into the energy of today, of newness, creation, manifestation, and the new year in here. Close your eyes if you need to. Take a nice deep breath. When you open them, see which pile or piles call out to you. There may be more than one thing wanting to manifest for you, one reality, more than one reality wanting to manifest for you. And whenever you're ready, go to the timestamps in the description below, find your piles, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, Pile 1s. Welcome to your reading. All right, so we have Crocus as your choice here. And what we'll be looking into is, so this is the energy of your manifestation. This is the energy impeding or challenging that manifestation. This is the energy promoting the manifestation. And this is the key to that manifestation, which I quite don't know what Spirit wants to convey yet, whether this brings a key change or shift in your life, or this is the key to kind of activating and unlocking that manifestation. We'll find out when we reveal these cards here. Okay, so let's start off with your main card here with Crocus. Okay, so what is wanting to manifest for group 1, please, Spirit? Ooh, okay. Some sort of fame, recognition, notice. I don't want to say notoriety, but it's that energy of being out there, kind of like having an unshakable will to wanting to make this happen. Let's see. Yeah, I hear fanfare, celebration, adoration. Let's see what else is in regards to what's wanting to manifest for you. Recognition. Okay. Yeah, but there's some sort of very strong, determined will here. Just like the crocus, it's the first one that kind of bursts, the first flower plant that bursts up in the springtime that pushes through the snow. So it's a very strong, determined energy is what we're getting here. Yes. So anything else in regards to this energy and this manifestation, Spirit? Yeah, no, that's the main energy. Kind of fame, fanfare, recognition, achievement, something to take notice of and wanting to be recognized. Okay, let's look at what's impeding this manifestation or challenging it. We have the dog. Okay, let's see. Sorry, not the dog. I'm getting quite distracted with this deck. This is the fox. Okay, so we have the fox. Okay, I hear the drudgery of the regular. And then we have the book. It's not knowledge out of place. Okay, so part of the regular routine you have going on, kind of like, I want to say the hamster wheel. Yeah, the hamster wheel of just going through the daily mundane, the daily cycles, the daily routine. And then, so that's the challenging aspect. We're gonna need some clarifier, but something about going through this daily routine, this daily motion is kind of, yeah, keeping you either not passionate about it or kind of dims your passion, or in a way kind of reduces your energy in terms of focusing into this manifestation of this. It's very two differing and contrasting energy. It's like, this is your daily to do every day, and this is what you really want to experience, this fame, getting blown up in the world, getting noticed. It's like, yeah, somebody who's in the public eye and somebody who's just going to their routine. Very two different energies. But that's what's the challenge that's posing. And right now, what's clearing, but I feel like you're out of place somewhere. Whether you feel that your normal routine or daily activity is out of place, or you're looking for a piece of knowledge or information or some sort of resolve that is not in your grasp, that is why it's out of place. Kind of like here with the book indicates, it's like that knowledge is kept hidden or secret away somewhere, where it's not accessible to you at the moment. Yes. Let's get a clarifier here. Can we get a clarifier? Okay, yes, there we go. Yeah, but let's finish up to at this point. Yeah, feeling some sort of displacement, outplaced, not feeling like you're reaching your manifestation or it's being fulfilled, because you are kind of almost like entrapped in this where you're at, where your situation is. Yeah, it's like you see all these seashells and all these sea creatures out of the ocean, right? It's like it's not quote unquote where it should be. So just being where you are, and not being able to make advancements or not being able to like push through towards your manifestation. And that's what your manifestation wants to convey. Let's look at our clarifier real quick. Yeah, we need a transition from where you are. You feel like certain things are bound to duty. It's like obligations that needs to be taken place, or you're doing things out obligation, out duty, but it's wearing you down, it's wearing you out, you are tired, and that's why there needs to be a transition into your manifestation. That's why your manifestation really strongly wants to happen for you, and vice versa. The two energy are quite poignant, wanting to link up with one another. Okay. And let's look at what energy is promoting or helping this manifestation. So we have the cross. Okay. Yeah, definitely releasing that burden. And then we have the dog. Okay. Don't know if you're a dog person, pile number 1, but a lot of dogs are coming through for you. I mean, this is the dog Lenormand, so but yeah, needing a helping hand and a support and letting go of the burden. I also see, interestingly, this is kind of like your soul purpose and your calling. It's something a lot more, for some of you it's spiritual in nature, and for some others of you it feels like a strong calling or a passion that you feel very inclined towards, very called to. It feels very of a spiritual nature. That's not just indicated by the cross. So the cross here is telling me that there needs to be the shift from the burden of this, the obligation where you're currently in life right now, to move and shift into this manifestation. That's what the cross is indicating here. The cross, of course, also indicates spirituality in Lenormand, but what I'm seeing from that is 999 here, 6 and 3 and 3 and 6, and the 9 here. So that's what's calling us to your higher spiritual nature or your higher soul purpose. This manifestation is calling out to that aspect. I see you getting some helping hands here, or some links, or some networking. It's like, it may be even something very minor. This doesn't feel like a very strong energy to it. It feels more like something in passing, whether you hear something and it clicks, whether you see a flyer or a note or get an email somewhere and you're like, this is the day I'm going to make this happen. And that's where you're shifting your energy. Yeah, it's what we're getting pulled towards. And can we get one clarifier for what is promoting this energy, spirit? So what's your calling, your inner purpose, your greater purpose, and also a little bit of a helping hand there is what's being called to help you out, to promote this manifestation in happening. Let's see, we're gonna go here. This one or this one? This one. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. I'll show you here. Yes. I don't get so much for most of you. It's more internal aspects. For some of you, it might be that helping lending hand to give you either the resources you need, or an introduction to the resources you need, or some sort of gateway that opens you up to the resource and the support that you need to get to where you are. So whatever this fame is, whatever this recognition is, this person is leading some of you into that networking, into that connection, to that aspect, to give you that. For others, from the majority of you, I feel more so it's the sense of independence that is driving you. Financial freedom. I also hear vacation, luxury, kind of taking life on the easier side, and having that financial independence is what's the driving force of the promotion for this manifestation. Yes. Okay, and let's look at your last part. What is the key aspect to this manifestation? We have the Rider. Okay, and we have the Woman, or the feminine energy. Okay, let's see, what is this in regards to? The key in regards to this manifestation, group 1 here. Okay, this does relate back to that figure, that support person that comes in. Could be a woman, more in feminine nature, coming fast at you, or hearing messages coming quickly, getting delivered quickly to you, whether it's a text, a phone call, an email, or literal mail, like or I said, like a flyer or something that you notice in passing. That is the key to getting this manifestation started. Yes. Let's see, anything else to that? No, that's mainly it. Your key to this manifestation, what it's telling you is, yes, somebody will be lending a hand on the way or pointing out some resources to you, and it's some sort of message, urgent message that's coming quick. Okay, can we get a clarifier on that, please, Spirit? Okay, let's draw, yeah, that was it. So let's draw here. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. So in regards to this key here, I hear selection process. Is that in regards to selecting Pile 1, or they are selecting something? Okay, you are selecting something, Group 1. So, let your strong determination and drive be the force that leads you to this manifestation. This manifestation wants to happen for you, and vice versa. You want it as well. There's a very strong intention here, but yeah, there's this selection process you're going through. It feels like I see the crown here as the most noticeable thing. Yes, there are certain things you want, but they are more the after effect of having this thing achieved. Yes. So once this is achieved, then you can have all your wishes, because part of the energy is constrained right now, whereas limiting this manifestation is kind of diverting it into your energy into an area where it's not beneficial, where it needs to move on and shift. Yeah, you feel obligated, you feel like, oh, this is what I must do on a daily basis, or you're helping somebody else or something like that. But yeah, your energy is being a bit diverted. This seems more like a necessity, whereas this seems more like a wishy wanting, I want this, I want that, multiple kind of things. And I see go for the crown. So there's one particular choice, that crown, that fame, that recognition is what's to focus on, instead of putting your energy in every which way. Is like, oh, I also want love, I want pleasure, I want travels, I want, yeah. So first go for this, and then you can have all the rest. It's what we're pointing out to. Okay, wonderful. Pile 1. So that was your reading, and your manifestation is coming in loud and clear and very strongly. Yes, so kind of focus your energy a little bit. There is a little bit of waiting. Yeah, a little bit of patience taking place. In the meantime, you can kind of let go of the burden and the worry of your situation, and kind of focusing your energy into tuning into this manifestation. And then soon help will be along the way, and it will give you what you need. But yeah, a lot of fame and recognition is part of what's wanting to come out across for you. And I will also have a video up soon about how to manifest and the secrets to manifestation, and that will be coming out in our expanded horizon discussions. All right, Pile 1, so that was your reading. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm hoping you have a wonderful, magical day and that your manifestation comes true soon. With that, take care of yourself, shine bright, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, 3 stars. Hello, Pile2. Welcome to your reading. Alright, so let's see what wants to manifest for you. So this is your primary energy here, and then we'll go into the energy that is challenging or impeding this manifestation, the energy that's promoting it or supporting it, and the energy that is the key to this manifestation, which could either mean it's the key to unlocking it or the key that this manifestation will bring into your life. So your card was and is the not a horse direction here. So the energy of your manifestation coming through here, Pile2. Okay. Wanting, interesting, lovely. It's a strong energy of, what do you call it? A cause, yes. A direction, yes. But a cause for something greater. I feel very naturey vibes coming through here. Environmentalism, Earth, Gaia, even like engineering, promoting things for the benefit of the future, whether it's in terms of fueling, technology. Yeah, so very strong environmental cause kind of feeling here. Or it could just be a cause or a calling to something greater or something benefiting humanity or the globe as a whole. But yes, it's that energy of wanting to do something very productive in the world, yes, or wanting to create, to leave a very positive footprint, yeah, for something greater, for a cause that is meaningful and more fulfilling for you. So that is the manifestation, very strongly, very divinely guided, pulling you towards, leading you in the direction that's heading and calling towards this cause and this purpose. Yes, this guided purpose. Okay, and we want to draw for you. Pile2, you are very unique and different in terms of your card selection in Pile. You are the only deck without a tarot supporting clarifier, and you have an oracle clarifier here. And we want to look into your cause here and see if we can get a bit more clue about, we're hearing 2 more shuffles here. Okay, so let's see what your cause is striving or pulling you towards. Yeah, we already talked a little about environmentalism, leaving a footprint, perhaps a carbon footprint or an impact that is greater than yourself here. So we have the healer. Okay. Some of you work with animals. Some of you work with traditions, older traditions, indigenous cultures and traditions, like the medicine wheel, yeah, things of those nature, working with ancestors, and then some of you certainly are healers as well. So your calling can be of various different fields for those tuning in here. You can be a healer in whatever sense that mean. It could be like a nurse, psychologist, acupuncturist, you know, health, mental health, various different things, holistic healer, energy healer, empaths. For those of you, so there's that group of healers. There are healers in terms of like shamans and mystics, and those working with the lineage as well. Definitely fall into the cross category with shamans there, and in animal healing, veterinarians and things of that nature. So yes, that is part of your calling here, or some of the groups coming through here is the energy we're getting. Okay, let's look at what's impeding or challenging this manifestation from coming forward. Okay, so we have the Tower. Okay, I'm hearing bureaucracy. Yes, and structures and paradigms that have been implemented for politics, things like that are coming. For environmentalism, perhaps as an example, institutions that have been established to for profit and gain makes it very difficult and challenging to kind of pursue the manifestation and the project of wanting to promote environmentalism, for example. Okay, the energy that comes through that is the lady, or the feminine energy here. I love how Spirit uses crazy synchronicities. We have very... First of all, I gotta have to point out a couple of things. This is so amazing. So we have a feminine figure on this card here, and we have a feminine figure here, and then a feminine figure here. And then also in this feminine figure's hair is the structure or the buildings, or the tower, quote unquote, the tower in the Lenormand, yes. But the tower means limited structure and systems that have been set up so rigidly that they are not amenable to change. And also we have Spirit using this wonderful deck here, indicating that nature, green, environmentalism with the birds here as well. So using very cosmic, divine feminine energy to promote healing on the planet in so many forms, so many ways. Like I said, it comes across different for each and every one of you, depending on what field you're in. Environmentalism, healthcare, shamanism, or something other. But yeah, the main impediment that's coming up is the limited structure and systems that have been implemented over time and that have suppressed and oppressed people. And that's what's challenging for you. Can we let's get a clarifier to perhaps in regards to this energy and how we can resolve this, or what can help you on your path forward to achieving this manifestation. We do have the energy promoting it, so perhaps we just take a clarifier here. Let's see. So we have to go. Yes, precisely. Keep going, keep at it. Your determination is what drives you, what connects you to this manifestation, and vice versa. This manifestation is strongly determined to happen for you as well. So have the determination, the drive, the grit, the endurance, and the tenacity to keep pushing forward, because it's not easy. It's not a downhill slope. It's more like an uphill slope, because when you're working against well-established institution of those in power, of course it's going to be challenging, but the energy is to keep striving and keep going forward towards this manifestation, because it's a calling, a cause for you, a purpose, a divine purpose, if you want to think of it that way too. All right, let's look at the energy promoting this manifestation. Okay, so we have the dog or the cat or the friend. Okay, lineage is coming through, okay? And we have the child. This is the energy that they want you to stay in, that your guides, your manifestation wants you to stay in. Lovely stars for those in group 2 here, yes. So yes, I do get lineage coming across here, as if you've had this call and this purpose, not only in this lifetime, but in previous lifetime. And it's still strong in this lifetime, because perhaps it wasn't either accomplished in previous lifetimes, or whether it's something that still calls out to you very strongly, but you want to go forward with it, you want to continue with it, and the energy to stay in that promotes this manifestation in happening and bringing it closer to your reality and letting it unfold is staying in the energy of purity. Do not let things get you down. Things will get you down, will feel like they're burning you or pressing you, but don't let it drag you down. Stay in the energy of innocence and purity. Stay true to the goal, stay true to the cause, and that's when you shine and radiate like a brilliant, innocent child. And that's the energy that you want to carry forward with this project, or this manifestation. That's the energy this manifestation wants you to stay in. It's not that to say that you can acknowledge the world for what it is and its oppressive and limiting structures, but it's not to fall into that energy, to become a part of it, because then it will drag you down. Staying in the energy of purity that you are, staying in the energy of the cause and the purpose, will make you shine and resonate your energy at such a high, vibrant frequency that it will propel you towards this manifestation, instead of dragging you into the nuances of trying to achieve this manifestation. Yes. Okay, let's look at a clarifier for this portion here. Yes, okay. Pomegranate. Yes. Focus on what it is. The determination. It is a process that requires patience. Yes, and requires nurture, but in the end, it will be fulfilling. And the rewards that it will give, will be very satisfying, very abundant, very, I almost say delicious. It will be quite good tasting in your palate once you have achieved the mission and the cause, or at least a portion of it, as you are on your way there until it fully takes place. Yeah. Okay, let's look at our key to this manifestation here. We have the book, or in this depiction is the papyrus. Okay, so the key to this manifestation okay, I see, interesting. And the sun, yes. Goes quite well, these two together. Okay. This is the fun and tricky part at the same time. So we see that those in power have things all locked up in a tower quite well, locked up in a system that works automatically for them, right? Say, for example, a population that is indebted to the government because that's how they structure it. You grow up, you go to school, you go into debt, and then you end up working for the government. That's one example. The way to, and it kind of enslaves the people in that sense into coercing them into working for them, or mental mind games saying like, oh, if you ever want to be successful in environmentalism, you have to go through these steps, and then you go through it, and then along the way you are kind of tricked or stuck into certain ways that actually works out for the system of those in power. And what's the key to this thing here, why this process is not so easy but will be rewarding once you achieve the manifestation. It is difficult because there are a lot of secrets kept hidden from the public, from the masses, from you even. It's information, it's things, like I said, locked away in the tower, and there needs to be an exposure. And as we progress here in our evolution of humanity, as you can see, year by year, things are getting more exposed. They're getting full exposure for what they are. It's like, oh, the X and Y, the food company or the drug company have been putting this kind of substance into the food or the drug, and it's actually not helping people, but it's making people more sick. Therefore, they depend and rely more on the same type of food because it's an addictive behavior, or creates an addictive behavior, or it creates a dependency behavior, because once they take this medication, they need to take more and more of it. That's the kind of secret that is being hidden, and that's the kind of secret that is being revealed and will be revealed in the future here. That's the key here. So let's look at a clarifier to see if there's something you can do on your part about this. I feel like this is a bit more out of your control, but let's see. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, not this one. Okay. So we have the shell. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, this is really difficult and challenging. There has to be divine intervention along the way. There will be some cracks in the institution, in the shell, of these very deep, safely guarded secrets. I mean, the truth will come out and reveal itself, because that's part of our evolution and growth in terms of society and the collective consciousness. You can hide it away for eons and eons, but eventually the people will be suppressed to a certain point, or they will get so sick of eating a certain food or taking a certain medication that the truth will come out. It's like, oh, I've been on this medication for so long, it causes me like A to Z kind of symptoms, side effects that are harming me. So they will look for other ways, and that's why we have alternative healthcare coming through here as well, because people will only endure to a certain point, and then they will seek out the truth elsewhere, especially when the lies and the propaganda are pervaded out there and the truth is kept hidden and secret and protected in the structure and the institution that has already been so very strongly established. Okay, Pile2, amazing. No wonder your pile is so unique. You have a very strong drive and dedication towards a greater purpose and a greater cause, and I highly applaud you for that. Keep going for it. Stay determined, stay true, stay in the light energy of it, so you don't get dragged down by all the nuances while you're going on this path, and while this manifestation is calling out and leading and guiding you towards your greater purpose. Yes, so stay in there, hang in there, because the fulfilling aspect will be a lot greater than Yeah, and it's not like you're in this alone. It is spiritually guided. It is spiritually helped as well. Like especially this part, I feel like yeah, there's other parties involved and at play, and things will come out. Like the clockwork will be exposed. Things will come into exposure as they already are, with the oppression that people have been going through. Yeah, with so many movements that have been happening. All right, Pile 2, wonderful. Keep at it. If you enjoy the reading, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. I'm wishing you a wonderful magical day whenever and wherever you are. Shine bright. Stay true to your course. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading. My lovely stars. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Alright, so this is the energy of the manifestation wanting to come forth for you. Then we have the energy that is challenging or impeding that manifestation. The energy that's promoting or supporting the manifestation. And the key to manifesting or to this manifestation. Whether it unlocks something in your life or whether it's the key to making this manifestation happen. Alright, so Pile 3, let's look at excuse me, what it's wanting to manifest for you here. We have Yarrow. Okay. So what is wanting to manifest for Pile 3 here, Spirit? I hear, interesting, lineage returning to like a homeland, or something home in your heart. Yes, but there's more to it than that here. It's defending the honor of something. The courage to be a defender of sorts. What is Pile 3 defending here aspect? The energy is a bit nebulous here. There's something that has to do with homeland, and there's something that's coming through in regards to lineage, roots, having the courage to stand up and defend for that. Interesting. Yours is the first pile here, group 3, where the energy is a bit more convoluted. Okay. But I'm hearing from land, homeland, standing up for something. Let's see. We're going to need a clarifier right away. Which is also interesting, Pile 3, because your manifestation wanted to come out real quickly. So let's see. Okay. Can we get a clarifier? Yes, we can. 8 of Swords. Okay. A lot of conflicting emotions here. Okay, so standing up for something that you hold near and dear to your heart. It could be people, it could be lineage, it could be culture. Yes. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's some sort of struggle going on here. Okay. Spirit, what is the energy of Pile 3 trying to convey here? What are they defending? What are they protecting? What are they standing up for? Okay, lineage. So like culture? Okay, yes. Okay, so that's the two main things we're hanging up for. But yeah, your manifestation, group number 3, what's wanting to come forth is a connection, a link to the I wouldn't say not necessarily past, but more so past in the sense of your lineage or your culture or some sort of connection, that is deep rooted in culture and in lineage here. Whether you're trying to protect something or you're trying to carry on a lineage or carrying something forth, it could be, but there's something of that energy coming through here, and that's mostly all I'm getting. So wanting to carry and bring forth something and being kind of like at the forefront, to be the defender, quote unquote, so to speak, or the shield or the guardian bearer of having this aspect of this manifestation be acknowledged to the world. I'm getting very strong defense energy here coming through. For some of you, it could also be there's a couple of cultures coming through, but one primarily group that's coming through that I'm getting is kind of like indigenous cultures, and what they have to bring forth in their lineage and their struggle and what they've gone through throughout history, whether it's the oppression, the wars, the fight, the brokenheartedness aspect of what the culture has endured and gone through. That's why it feels so defensive and protective to have your lineage or your heritage be protected and acknowledged and respected, perhaps because of what it's gone through. But what's wanting to manifest is a strong form of guardianship or of bringing something to the forefront here and being like kind of like a vanguard or a shield bearer for whatever you want to protect. Very interesting energy. Okay, let's look at what's impeding this manifestation here. We have the moon. Okay, yes. And then we have the letter. So, yes, there definitely was lack of recognition in the past, lack of communication. That's why you want to bring this to the forefront, because you don't feel like it, whatever you wanted to bring forth, whatever this manifestation is, you don't feel like it was, like the message didn't get across. The message was not acknowledged. The message was not recognized, and you want it to be recognized. And this will be differing for all of you, right? For example, you want your heritage to be recognized because your people have been oppressed and your ancestors have been oppressed. You want a project to be recognized, but it's just kind of glazed over. You want a position to be recognized. You want a status, a marriage status to be recognized, but it was glossed over in the past for whatever oppressive reason or reason there is that the marriage was not recognized. The document wasn't, it was like either a null or it was glossed over, but some form of recognition, especially in terms of documents and wanting that to come forth, is strongly coming through here. That is the impediment to this, or the challenge or the struggle. It's just gaining traction and recognition. Let's look at a clarifier for that real quick here. Okay, we'll give this 2 more shuffles. So it's definitely, it's more like the aftermath now. like the residual stuff you have to deal with once the battle is over. In a way, you're still kind of fighting it, but there needs to be something that needs to be let go, or that has come to pass already. A lot of the struggle has been endured, has been experienced, has been gone through. Yes. Now it's more like what happens from this point on kind of thing. Okay, let's get a clarifier for our struggles here, our challenge, our impediment. No, that was it. Okay. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. I'm saying, I am rooster, hear me call, crawl, call. Yes. Wanting your voice heard, wanting to be, part of this is also karma and fate related somehow. By wanting to be the first voice to be acknowledged is the clarifier we have there. Yeah, definitely strong energy of needing or wanting to be recognized. Okay, let's look into what's supporting or promoting this manifestation. We have the Rider. Okay. Trekking through the woods, but not out of it. And we have the woman or the feminine energy here. So we have both very strong feminine energy coming through here. And I see that is what's helping or promoting this recognition, this struggle, this wanting to manifest and be the forebearer, the shield bearer, to bring forth this recognition is with the assistance of some feminine energy here. I'm also getting very old feminine energy as well. Yes, there are some young ones or like middle age, kind of perhaps working in the field or in the office thereof to help bringing this forth for you. But there's a bit of assistance that is coming forth and helping you along the way. And I'm also getting elder, matrilineal line, more so the feminine aspect is indicated here. And they're bringing help and protection of some sort is also what we're getting. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, let's look at a clarifier for that. Can we get a clarifier for the energy supporting the spirit? This one, okay. Three of Cups. Absolutely. Yes. It's a collaborative effort. More feminine energy coming in this support here. But yeah, I'm getting, it's like somebody with like crone energy, somebody who is wise and old in their years, mature in their years. It's going to be able to help you bring forth this manifestation. You could either be the maiden or the mother, but there's 3 stages and 3 phases here. Yes, so definitely people, feminine energy along the lines of the older, more mature, or like the kind of like adult stage, and you're more so either in between the maiden or the I mean, you could be part of the crone energy too, but I feel like getting all 3 energies in here. Can we get a parsing of the energies here for Pile3? Yeah, I feel Pile3, you are not necessarily that you're young or you're not that mature or old. You certainly could be. Age is just a number. It's more so your introduction into this manifestation, into this field, into wanting to bring this forth. It's like your experience in this field or this knowledge or this endeavor or this project is still fairly not that advanced yet. Yes, it may or may not necessarily be new. It doesn't have to be new, but it still takes a bit more experience, time, or delving into this whatever you want to bring forth, manifest, to become more well versed in it. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the key to this manifestation here. So we have the fox. Okay. And we have the scythe. Okay. I would say what's coming through here is beware of unknown trickery and deception. And it's hard to know because it's unknown, right? But that's why perhaps it's coming out in this reading for you to be aware, not to be rash, not to charge in too quickly, not to rush in, especially when you're dealing anything in regards to this nature of wanting to resolve or bring forth or talk about this lineage or this culture or this project, wanting to bring it forth, not to share it haphazardly, not to share it willy-nilly with anybody, but making sure you have the right ear in your field of communication when you speak and talk about it, because there are other forces out there that want to malign this, that perhaps is preventing its recognition. So do be aware of that. There are other parties and people out there that are not either interested in having this advance forward or are actively trying to hinder it, using lies, deception, and trickery, that will cause fall to be harm the project, is what I'm hearing. So let's say, for example, let's put it in a concrete example. So we're just not sounding too nebulous here. So you want to bring out a book you've written on your culture or heritage, and you want it to get published, but maybe you're bringing it to a publisher who don't agree or consent or view the same way that yours, like, well, we don't want to publish this. It's going to reveal some truth and some secret about XYZ, and so we're not going to publish it. And actually they are kind of sneaky about it. It's like, and they kind of talk to other publishers, like, there might be somebody approaching to you that want to publish this book. Let's kind of like blacklist it right now, so that project will never come to happen. That's the kind of energy, the sneaky energy that we're getting here. So just be wary. It's good to know, because there's aligning with certainly the people that are going to be helping you, that are really in tune and on board with what you're trying to accomplish here. Yeah, it's what your manifestation is stating. Let's get a clarifier for this here. So the key here is the Three of Pentacles. Love when Spirit shows us such synchronicity. We have Three of Cups with celebration, yes, but getting strong Three of Pentacles energy here, and now we have the actual Three of Pentacles coming out too. I see you focusing and working on it intensively, and it's interesting how in this Three of Pentacles, we only see one person. We see the Three of Pentacles, but usually it shows collaborating with someone. So until you have this project, this goal, this manifestation solidify to like, I'm hearing 98 to 100%. Continue to work and craft at it at your own pace and in your own time and self before you share with anybody. The key is to have it so sound. Let's say like the document you're working on, the book, it's like, I did all my research, here's my resources, all my cited sources, so whatever you're trying to contradict me, you can't. Yeah, so yeah, just making sure that you keep on working at it with such I'm hearing like kind of foolproof, yeah, there's no potholes or kinks in the project itself or whatever you're trying to manifest, or this lineage or this protection, yeah, that others, especially other tricky people, cannot challenge you. So the key is to continue at it, but in your own kind of privacy. And then eventually when you find the people who align with you and can help you, and you have the project pretty much soundproof, or just foolproof, then that's the time to share with people and collaborate with people that will bring forth what you want to convey. Okay, very interesting energy here, pile number 3. Best of luck with whatever you're trying to achieve there. Whether it's trying to make a project happen, write a book, write something in terms of oppression with cultures and lineage, or protecting some, whatever you're protecting. Yeah, best of luck with that. I hope you get the recognition that this manifestation deserves, and that's what your manifestation wants to tell you, wants to convey to you. Alright, pile 3, that was your reading. If you enjoyed it, liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. I'm wishing you a wonderful, magical day whenever and wherever you are. Take care of yourself, shine bright, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, lovely stars. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Alright, so this is the energy of the manifestation wanting to come forth for you. This is the energy impeding or challenging the manifestation. This is the energy promoting or supporting the manifestation. And this is the key to that manifestation, whether it's what the manifestation is bringing you, or the key to bringing forth this manifestation. Okay. And let's look at the primary energy here for group 4, please, Spirit. What is wanting to manifest in their life? What manifestations want to come through for them? And you have Uranus, pile 4. Okay, so we have a very direct energy in terms of a transformation, perhaps quick and sudden. But there might be a spark here and there somewhere. It's more so, I feel like it's a divine cosmic integration that piece by piece you'll be linked up. It's almost as if linked up in your energy center or in your connection, or some sort of shift in your energy dynamic or DNA or field here, that brings you forth, yeah, a new version of you that is different energetically, is primarily what we're getting here. Yeah, quite a transformation, quite a shakeup. Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius here. Perhaps if you have Aquarius in your chart, that is further confirmation for you. 8 is also standing out here, but even before I got to your cards, pile number 4, um, there was a major shakeup with my throat because I was trying to drink some water, and needless to say, that shook up my esophagus quite a bit. So yes, there's some sort of major shift in terms of energy here that is going to cause quite a transformation for you. It's the manifestation that's wanting to come through. This is primarily a direct or a directive energy in the transformation of yourself. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the impediments or the challenges to this manifestation of your becoming. We have the house. Getting very Rapunzel-like kind of feeling. Interesting. Let's see our other card for that. We have the Rider. There's a necessary transformation going through with, I mean, yes, we see it here wanting to come forth, wanting to burst out, to open to, but there's some sort of process here in between. The impediment is kind of almost like being limited in a certain way, or a certain perspective, or something that feels safe and comforting. That's what it is. Yes, something that's feeling safe and comforting that makes it difficult to really kind of burn the older version of oneself in order to emerge something new, right? To use the fire of transformation to really burn down the limiting structures and belief, and really to forge anew is the precise words we're getting. Forge anew a transformation that is wanting and desiring to happen, to be such a splendid version that's wanting to emerge. The impediment is being too either comforted in this space, in this structure, that it's difficult to really take the steps and the necessary releases to become a version anew. Let's get a clarification for that. Can we get a clarifier for the challenge here, Spirit? Okay, I want to say... Yeah, no, this is good. No. Hold on. No, there's another one. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, we have two clarifiers. Okay. Was not expecting that. So for a clarifier, we have the Page of Wands. Yes. And we have Strength. Yeah, holding on to something so tightly in a space that feels so comforting. And we see fire again here. But it really takes the strength to walk through this fire of transformation, metaphorically, of course. It's to really break out of the mold of who you are and to transform into something like a stained glass origami, like something wonderful and new that you don't expect. But it requires strength to go through this process. Something about the comfort or the complacency of just being where you are and hanging on so tightly, perhaps to a certain perspective, an ideal, an idea, a version of you or yourself. Oh my god. We even see DNA transformation in here too. This, yes, we know they're plants, but it looks like the double helix of the DNA here. So yes, that is what is coming forth in terms of the challenges. It's releasing perhaps an ideal or perspective or some sense of comfort that keeps you restricted in this old form when you don't know or don't realize more so that the new form is like a phoenix emerging anew. Here's a interesting depiction that's coming through. Let's say there's an old phoenix that, you know, it's gone through many years, it's grown old, and it's waning in its power, and either it doesn't know or it's like comfortable with where it's at, that it knows that it has to, you know, burn and go into ashes and then reborn a new phoenix, because that's the legend of the phoenix, right? It dies, it burns down, and then it rises again from the ashes, much greater, more powerful, but it has to go through that process, that fire of transformation, in order to emerge anew here. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the energy that's supporting or promoting this manifestation. Okay, we have the heart. Perhaps part of this transformation is being assisted with another party. And we have the house again. I see. Okay. Something's knocking at your door. More so a person than an opportunity. Well, a person could be the opportunity, of course. Yeah. No, I see something knocking at your door. Some sort of opportunity, some sort of person, some sort of anything coming along the way to shake up your sense of seclusion, hermit. Yeah, maybe part of what you have going on already. It's very comfortable, is what we said earlier, right? You're loving it. You're like, I don't need to change. But can you see the synchronicities here? The hearts, the fire. It's something else that you're going to be loving. It's something, yeah, it's something new and more exciting. It's like when that phoenix goes through that transformation process, it so revitalized. And Uranus here reminds me of the energy of the tower. Even though the tower is more associated with Mars. But yeah, the energy is coming here because the energy of the tower in not Lenormand, in the tarot, shares the same energy. That archetype energy shares the same kind of world shaker, Uranus transformation here. It's almost like yeah, it's divine intervention. It's something that needs to take place, something that comes unexpectedly, to shake things up, especially in houses or structures that have been so built, yeah, to a sense of comfort. And it's interesting because you get houses here, 2 houses. Instead of the tower in the Norman, the tower is that kind of uncomfortable, rigid structure. Yours is a comfortable structure, but it can be a limiting structure still. The house is very comfortable, but it can also be very limiting. Let's get a clarifier for the energy that's promoting this manifestation here. Okay. So we have, oh, the King of Cups. Okay. Talk about a party coming in. Literally, this person is bringing the party. You can see how glamorous he is. Yes. Yeah. It'll be when you least expect it. Pile number 4. You are so comfortable in this space, in this state of where you're at. Don't get me wrong, feels lovely, but yeah, this person's coming in, and they're gonna shake things up, and they're gonna make things a lot more exciting. Or if it's not a person, for some of you, it's like a wave of energy that it's a lot more fulfilling for your heart. Yeah, it'll just be a wonderful new sensation, a wave that is going to make you feel ecstatic is what we're getting. Wonderful. Let's look at the key to this manifestation here. And I'm noticing right now that, of course, it's divinely guided, especially with this deck coming through. So we have the child. Remember who you once were. And we have the feminine energy or the woman. Okay, I see. That's why you're not budging. We'll get a clarifier right now, actually. Can we get a clarifier for the key here, Spirit? The key to this manifestation, yes. Here we go. No, not this one. This one. Okay. Of course. All right. Yes. Very synchronistic here. The same energy coming through here with the child and the fool. You notice how Spirit's pointing me to that card there when I was like, oh, this card? They're like, no, go to the next one. Yes. So same energy here. The key to your transformation here, to your resplendent, splendid, magnificent transformation into this like phoenix, multicolored phoenix rising from the ashes kind of thing, is the energy of trusting and starting anew, being open to giving rise and giving birth to the new version of yourself, to be welcoming, especially when opportunity comes and knocks at your door and call. Yes, to just kind of be in the innocent energy of the fool and the child here, both of the same energy, being open, being welcoming, being just opening to whatever energy is coming your way. We see the clarifier behind that, especially, is to be in a more feminine energy in regards to being open and being willing. Because where you are right now, you are a boss. That's why you're so comfortable where you're at. You know who you are, you're comfortable you are where you are. You seem to have it all, and you can cut anything out of the way, because you're a boss. You're a queen. And it's that energy we're getting to, more so boss energy, regardless of your gender. Does not matter. You're so much in this comfortable phase with where you are, whether you're in reclusivity, whether you're in hermit mode, hermit phase, just comfortable living where you are emotionally, mentally, worldly, which means like your job, career, stable, whatever. It's you have a very stable and structure and energy, that dynamic that you are in, right? A boss worries about nothing, but just enjoying the pleasure and the comfort of where they are, and they need somebody or something to come and shake that energy up so they can become even greater. Is primarily what we're getting. Wonderful. Yeah, I think that ties up your manifestation reading, lovely stars, for pile number 4 here. Yes, your manifestation is greatly wanting to come through to create a more magnificent, splendid version of yourself. Just remain open, be open to shifting your comfort zone, where you are at, your dynamic, because there's greater things in store and in wait for you, whether it's a romance, whether it's your energetic shift differing for all of you, whether it's a combination, all of that. Be opportunity when be open when opportunity comes knocking at your door. Lovely. All right, with that, we will conclude your reading here, pile number 4. If you enjoyed it, please give it the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. I'm wishing you a wonderful, magical day whenever and wherever you are. Take care of yourself, shine bright, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, lovely stars.